And speaking of phone calls, we're going to show you how the automatic speakerphone works. I'm going to dial John Doe here. I'm going to flip the phone over.
The call can now be completed as dialed.
You can see the
Please check
speakerphone's
number and
automatically
dial
on.
again.
You flip it back and the speakerphone's off. I've switched over to the Sprint version of the Touch Pro 2 so you can see some of the changes. Again, different highlighting colors, different background colors, but the same basic functionality. Of course, the music player has a link to Sprint's music store, which the Verizon version didn't support direct links to VCast Music, and there's also direct links to Sprint navigation built right into a TouchFlow 3D tab. There's also support for Sprint TV, and as with the Verizon model, there's landscape support for all the different tabs as well. Again, that little menu button there. And weather and the standard things we've seen. Go back home, pull up the start menu, and again you see the HTC designed start menu and the same scrollable list of applications. And you can see plenty of different Sprint services, NFL Mobile Live, NASCAR. There's a built-in RSS feed reader, Sprint navigation, all sorts of things. Sprint actually has a lot more stuff preloaded onto the device. This World Card Mobile application is particularly nice. It does a great job of scanning a business card and turning it into a contact in your phone. Of course, there's also Active Sync support for push email, over-the-air contact and calendar and task synchronization as well. I've got it hooked up to Google right now, as I mentioned earlier, but you can use a regular Exchange server for the full push experience as well. Other email support, we have IMAP, POP3, a lot of auto configuration. For example, if you're adding a Gmail account, you just type in the address and it configures everything automatically for you, once you supply the password, of course. You can put any number of accounts. Pull up this message here by tapping on it and show you that the zooming control works here as well. So you can see I'm changing font sizes just by swiping my finger across the bottom of the display. There's no dedicated camera shutter button on the Touch Pro 2, so activate the camera from the main menu or from the appropriate tab and hit the button right here. That'll turn on the camera, which pointed at our subject. You see the crosshairs right there. And when you press the on-screen control, it'll focus, take the photo, whites out the screen momentarily just to eat up a little time, like the iPhone's animated shutter feature. Hit back and we'll take another photo. And now we can go view the photos that we just shot. These are the two photos we just took. And then there are some existing photos that I took yesterday as well. So that's our quick look at the HTC Touch Pro 2 for both Sprint and Verizon. Very powerful but expensive devices. Verizon is selling it for $200 after rebates. Sprint sells it for $349 after rebates, which is the same price that T-Mobile USA is charging. AT&T has yet to release a version of the Touch Pro 2. But in any case, these devices do a lot. They have pretty nice cameras on them and really excellent keyboards and large touchscreen displays. So again, the HTC Touch Pro 2 for Verizon and Sprint, and I'm Michael Orrell for MobileBurn.com.